moving on to the game, here's round 40. Now remember round 39, the only thing interesting that happened was Megafish was down to patch this one service. And now we're up here in round 40, and oh man, it is not looking good for Megafish.
I've seen this before, yeah, we know what this looks like.
Yeah, deja vu.
Right. So just like Rubius had their little instance earlier where one patch looks like it impacted all of the services. Although at the time with Rubius, it was not as easy to identify which one it was because they were kind of doing a couple of different things. But here, yeah, it's very clear. We have Megafish patching one service. The very next round, everything is taking a hit. You can see that diminished availability across all of the services. And as the scores count up, yep, sure enough, very, very low availability. And again, that hurts so much because that's multiplied across all the other possible points. And even though they had a great security score of 30, they had tied for the best security score that round, it's not going to do them much good.
Yeah, they were getting so close to second.
Yeah, they were just getting right up there, nipping at the heels. And this is definitely going to impact them.
Well, let's see how long it takes them to figure it out.
Yeah, much like with Rubius, we had the same question. How quickly are they going to respond? Are they going to be able to identify what caused it? What's the reaction going to be? And yeah, how many rounds will it take?
Well, we see here they certainly don't seem to have noticed what's going on. They're down for patching on another service, not the one we want to see them fix.
Not the one that we want to see them fix, yeah.
And yeah, availability across the board just really taking a hit.
And they are getting some POVs though. We can still see them actually getting POVs. Those points aren't going to help them much, though, unfortunately, because, again, that diminished availability. But they, in fact, look like the only team that had successful POVs that round. Not that it will do them any good, unfortunately.
Not doing them much good score-wise, but it is impressive, even though their system is down and under this load, that they're still valiantly trying to score points. And we'll see the availability add up there, and yeah, they are taking a big hit. Their total
Another round with
score,
a half or a third of the points of everybody else, yeah.
Oh, and here we go in round 42. Megafish taking some decisive action. Now, they didn't need to patch all of their services. They only needed to fix this one that we know is broken, but they went ahead and pulled everything they had in the game. That's very similar to what Rubius did.
Yeah, again, it's a very difficult problem to try to analyze. In the case of Rubius, I'm not even sure I would have been able to easily pick it out because there were multiple things being patched. In Megafish's case, it's a little bit more obvious. If I'd been the human doing it, I might have been able to figure it out. But it's not at all surprising that the reaction is everything's broke, put it all back.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that they were able to respond in just 2 rounds. So.
And yeah, exactly. That was a little faster too. I think we saw Rubius, and because it was a little muddled as to when it began, it was probably harder for the system to diagnose and identify it. But I guess we should see next round them coming back up with better availability, though this cost them heavily.